Suppose you are asked to find 5 objects in a very big room, you may find it immediately, or you may even need more time to find them in that very big room. But if the map of that room is separated into 4 coordinates and if you are told in which grid the object is, then it will be easier for you to find them, right? Also, if that room is inside, say, a very tall building, then it is important to mention in that map in which floor this room is. This is where 3D coordinates is of help to us. Hi, welcome to Fun Maths Academy. In this video, we are going to see coordinates of a point in 3D space. Before we get into 3D coordinates, let us first revise about 2D coordinates. You sure must be aware of quadrants. The term quadrant also comes in a 4-sided polygon quadrilateral. Quadrant means 4. The perpendicular lines x-axis and y-axis divides the coordinate plane into 4 regions. Each of these 4 regions is called a quadrant. Coordinates will always be written in between parentheses as x value, y value. As the coordinates are always written in an order, every pair of coordinates will be called an ordered pair. You may notice that the right side of x-axis and the upper part of y-axis is positive and the left side of x-axis and the lower part of y-axis will be negative. So then the coordinate point 5, 2 will be 5 units from the positive x-axis and 2 units from the positive y-axis. Now how will we plot the point 2, minus 1? Yes, we will plot it 2 units to the right of x-axis and 1 unit down the y-axis. Here, each and every quadrant shares the same values of x and y. But the only thing is the sign will differ according to the quadrant the point is in. For example, in every quadrant, we will have a point where the value of x will be 2 and the value of y is 1. But as x and y are both positive in the first quadrant, the point will be 2, 1 in the first quadrant. In the second quadrant, x is negative and y is positive. So, the coordinate point will be minus 2, 1. In the third quadrant, both x and y are negative. So, the point will be minus 2, minus 1. In the fourth quadrant, x is positive and y is negative. So, the point will be 2, minus 1. Now, did you understand the difference? Also, if one of the coordinates in the point is 0, then this point will not lie on a quadrant. Instead, it will lie on an axis. That is, the points where the value of x is 0 will lie on the y-axis and the points where y is 0 will lie on the x-axis. You will note that the origin point 0, 0 will lie on both x-axis and y-axis. Now, let us jump into today's topic, which is 3-dimensional coordinate point. Apart from x-axis and y-axis, let us draw a third axis which will be perpendicular to both x and y-axis and we shall name it as z-axis. Now, where will you plot the ordered triplet 2, 4, 3? In this pair, 2 denotes the distance from x-axis, 4 denotes the distance from y-axis and 3 denotes the distance from the z-axis. Just like in 2D coordinates, in 3D coordinates also, every point of x-axis will have values of y and z as 0. Every point on the y-axis will have the values of x and z as 0. And finally, every point on the z-axis will have the values of x and y as 0. In the same way, you may notice that every point on the xy plane will have z as 0. Every point on the yz plane will have x as 0. And every point on the zx plane will have y as 0. Here, the planes xy, yz and zx divides the whole space into 8 parts. We call an 8-sided polygon as an octagon, right? In the same way, each of the 8 quadrants will be called an octant. Here, every octant can be named as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Finally, let us see how to plot the point 2, minus 3, minus 4. We will plot it at 2 units to the front of x-axis, 3 units to the left of y-axis and 4 units down the z-axis. In the next video, we shall see how to find distance between two 3D points. If you have liked this video, hit the like button. If you have found this video easy to understand and useful, share it with your family and friends. Do record your views in the comment section as this will encourage us to create more useful videos. Do not forget to subscribe to Fun Maths Academy channel to get constant updates on new videos we upload. Thank you.